Welcome everybody, LevelM Deckcast, trucking on into this Sunday evening. Thanks for joining us. All about trucks today. We have a ton of just random stuff that I have compiled over just a few weeks. The upload channels, or the uploading on the channel has been a little bit busy, so I haven't gotten to the more regular stuff. Did pick up a bunch more of these 70s W and D series pickups from M2. I do believe this one was an O'Reilly's exclusive, I think. If I remember correctly, this one was from O'Reilly's 1974. This one is the W200 Power Wagon in butterscotch. Looks good. So, pretty happy about that one. This is just a normal release. I think it's just a regular Walmart style release. The 76 Adventure 150 Custom. They have done quite a bit of different ones in this style with the slammed look and those multi-spoke wheels. Looks pretty good. They've done, I think they've done red and a couple other colors as well. Green, maybe blue. Can't really think right now, but pick those up. So we're gonna add those in there. Two of the most recent haulers. This is the newest hauler. This one on the top. That is your pick 'em up. So obviously just got it for the truck itself, the 79 150 Power Wagon pick 'em up. That it was an actual trim you could get. Yes, that's true. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It does come with a Roadrunner on the back. Not particularly fancy about that one. I don't really particularly care about that one. And then a Coca-Cola release as well. This one in the lifted SRT style. This is basically the same version as the SEMA truck. Just obviously with Coca-Cola on it in just a different color. But as far as like details, decos, trims, and stuff like that, it's the same print, just different color. And no Coca-Cola on there, just with the big brush guard on the front. Looks pretty good. This one comes with the CUDA in the back. Maybe a Challenger. I think it's a CUDA. Yeah, it's CUDA. With the show trailer. Again, I don't really care about the models that the M2s come with. I just collect it for the trucks themselves. Oops, sorry about that. So pretty happy that I got a set there. So those look pretty good. I also decided I'd go back and get some of these older 78 Little Red Express trucks. So this is the very, very first edition right here. 2012 new models. Really wasn't collecting this casting because I just wasn't feeling it. But this is Little Red Express on the side. Looks pretty good. So not the greatest prints, but of course it's just a mainline. But the casting is pretty good. This casting's been around for a while too. Like I said, 2012 was that one. This one is a recolor for Hot Wheels Hot Trucks. This one was 2017. So just another older version that I didn't have. Not as good as the original version, but I do like the steelies on it. Looks pretty good. Looks good in blue. Chrome. Always using chrome. Hot Wheels gets to use chrome way, way, way more than Hot Wheels ever, or Matchbox ever thought they could use. Matchbox never gets to use chrome. All right. Well, that's a particularly interesting color, isn't it? Yep, there is the chase piece. So I actually bought a case. I did crack it. I did make a video. It didn't really fall into the release schedule. I did not get this from my case, though. Had I got this from the case, I would have figured out somewhere to put the video. I bought this separately, but I didn't get a chase in the case I got, so I never uploaded that video. That video is just kind of chilling. 005, just kind of chilling in the delete folder, so to speak. So there is the chase. Really nothing particularly fancy with the Datsun King Cab here. Does say Datsun on the side. It's a little bit different deco than the mainline version, but it's close. It's close. It's close enough. It looks pretty good. I do like the multi-spoke wheels that they use for this particular one. So pretty nice to get the chase. Not too many chases I want these days, but that was definitely a chase I wanted for sure. It's not the only black pickup we have. I have actually quite a few black pickups. I don't know if you could maybe guess what this one might be. Ka-ching! This is Johnny Lightning's version of the Back to the Future Toyota SR5, the 85 Toyota SR5. Everybody is jumping on this bandwagon now. Everybody's making this truck. But Johnny Lightning was one of the earliest ones to do it. Now, I have already cracked one of these on the channel. It's not the Back to the Future version. Some goop on there. Get that off of there. But it was just the regular SR5 version. But this is the actual Back to the Future version. This is Marty's actual truck replica. This one looks pretty good. The tires look especially nice. The print on the tires look especially nice too. The Goodyear radials. There is your plate details on the back. So Toyota on the back end does have an opening tailgate. The tailgate does fold down. Looks good. Pretty happy about that. And then details in the front, says Toyota in there. Does have the nice KC lights on it. Custom front bumper. More plate details on the front. And then, of course, the motor down in there, which is probably a probably just a 4-banger. Looks like just a 4-banger. So it looks good though. A lot of detail under there, a lot of detail on the base as well. So 5/8/2024 is your product development date, or produced date, I guess you could say. But that's a pretty good one. I like that. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good sitting next to King Cab. I got something very, very cool though. I think this is super, super cool. Racing Champions. Yes, way back in the day. Racing Champions Mint. This one is a very, 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 very cool release. 1999 Ford F350 pickup. Dually. True dually. Big, huge, ridiculously oversized casting. Looks absolutely ridiculously cool. This is from 1998. So 1998, way back in the day. Comes in this blister. There's a box in the blister, so we'll crack the blister to get the box out, and then we'll get the model out of the box. So I've never had one of these mint. I've come across some of these trucks here and there, but I've never had one mint, so very, very happy to get one brand spanking new in the box. So we'll just open up the box. Of course, it was marketed with Motor Trend. So we'll slide him out the back. Just a couple pieces of plastic. Hold it in there. Nothing particularly fancy. There you go. Average box. There is our F350 dually. I mean, look how ridiculously wide that is. I don't mind the way that this casting's done, but it definitely wasn't the best way to do it. But I mean, it's true dualies, so it looks pretty good. And of course, your Ford hubs and stuff on there, they look good. This one in black, tan interior with a black steering wheel. Does have an opening tailgate. Looks pretty good. That is all die cast, of course. Pretty dismal interior decorations, but it does have an opening hood, as we previously saw, was displayed in there. So there is your power stroke down in there. So unfortunately, no print on the sides of the wheel well areas. That's part of the interior, but still pretty good details on the engine. A couple different pieces there, which looks good. The hood opens nice and big. Well, it claims it's got the Triton V10 down in there, but that's definitely not a V10. So I hate when diecast companies do this, and I will call them out every single time because this is ridiculous. It's clearly not the V10 down in there, but they got the print on there for the Triton V10 in there, or F350 Super Duty. There is the print on the front. Looks good. Really like this one a lot. It's really, really cool. Definitely not something you see all the time. It's actually a relatively obscure casting to find for sure. And they did like 4 different colors, so you don't have to just get black if you don't want black. All right, I do have the newest set of Team Transports as well. So they are trucks, so we're going to throw them in with our Truck Fest. This one is the Euro hauler with the 94 Nissan 300 ZX GTS number 73. This is a brand spanking new casting for the Nissan. The truck itself is existing. So set him down there. Get our plastic out of here. Chucking it. And then there'll be a little bit of plastic inside to keep the car from flying in. We'll take a look at the car first because this is a brand spanking new casting. Looks really, really good. I love the wheels. Yokohama on the side, It says Hot Wheels BBS number 75. Details look fantastic. The prints look fantastic. Headlights look good. I like the windshield banner on it. This thing is extremely wide. Looks extremely good. I'm really digging this. I'm really, really digging this. Oh, look at the prints in the back. The prints are excellent, even with that multi-point wing. And, of course, it actually goes through, which is very, very nice. Not a solid piece of metal. But this thing is super, super heavy. The interior looks good. You got a window net on the other side. That looks pretty good. Just your basic base deets. You know, because it's a race car. You don't need to have all kinds of craziness underneath there. But really, really digging that one. It's super, super wide, by the way. Let's see who's wider. The truck is barely wider. It's wider by a dually, a set of dualies. There is the Euro hauler, just like with the Porsche rally car. They put the kind of beefy tires on there, kind of off-roady tires. It fits this model just fine. I wish they didn't do that, but it does fit the model just fine. Basic taillight prints in the back. Of course, nice premium print on the side. You can see how well that looks. Full decos on the front. They gave it a little logo there on the front, which looks good. It does say Euro on there as well. So pretty cool looking. A little bit of print on the top for Nissan as well. And then there is the other side. Nothing particularly fancy, so we'll throw that up right there and put him kind of off the screen a little bit. Next one in that mix, of course, Toyota Off-Road Truck and the Fleet Street, number 71. So first time we're seeing that particular truck in Team Transport. I feel like, you know, Hot Wheels is trying to open the limits of Team Transport just a little bit. Get some more trucks in there would be really, really nice. Prints look very, very good. This is basically the body style from the original T100 truck, which predated the Tundra. So looks pretty good. It was pretty much just a extended Tacoma for the most part before Toyota started making full-size pickups. So definitely an old school Baja racer. This is pulled directly from the mainline though, but this has been a Super in the past. It's been some other premium releases as well. It's not the first time we're seeing this thing in super nice deco, although this is definitely the best it's ever looked in full TRD deco. The prints on the front look really, really good as well. And then just the nice, brilliant metal base looks good as well. So pretty nice mix. This one is relatively generic. You could put any Toyota on this, literally any Toyota you want. So, and realistically, you could probably put anything else on there, anything that has these colors especially. But I really like that they kept it just plain. It doesn't say Toyota anywhere on it, which is nice. Prints all the way around look pretty good. A little bit of marker lights on the top. This one's pretty nice. Taillight prints as well. Of course, it does do your whole rollback part. Sometimes it pops off, sometimes it don't. It kind of sits like that. So just roll your vehicle right up on there. And then, of course, it just clicks. And then doesn't fall off or nothing like that. And then just basic black for the base deets. So this guy does have to sit on the rear section here. He can't fit on that upper little wheel notch. So put that one there. And then, of course, the one that everybody and their mom is going to want. 89 Toyota Supra, brand spanking new casting. 18 Toyota 4Runner, updated casting. That is the exact same casting 4Runner that we've been getting. They just added the tow hitch on it. Not a new casting. They just modified it. So we'll get this out. It's also a brand spanking new trailer. This is a 100% brand spanking new trailer. So we'll get these all out of there. Packaging out of here. There is our Toyota 4Runner. Like I said, this is the exact same casting we've already been getting. It's not a new casting. All they did was add the trailer hitch in the back. So you can see on the base here, 2021 to 2024 Mattel. So they have the original copyright for the original version, plus this. A little bit of black on my window right there. Looks like just some paint. Some paint stuff. We'll get that knocked away later day. Full prints all the way around. Same prints we've gotten on the 4Runner previously. TRD Pro version has a little bit of prints for the roof racking on the top, which looks very, very good. Again, really like those multi-spoke off-road wheels. Really like that they're starting to utilize those significantly more. All right, brand spanking new casting, 89 Toyota Supra, 2024 Mattel. This is a brand spanking new casting, a 100% stock, legit, 24-valve, twin-turbo, Gen 1. I call it the Gen 1 Supra because it's not a Celica Supra. It's just an actual Supra, just standalone Supra by itself. Looks absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Looks super, super good. I think most people will call this a Mark III Supra, I think. But in my opinion, I'll still call it a Gen 1. You guys can roast me in the comments. I'm good with that. Details in the front look very, very good. It says twin turbo in the front. It says Supra in the front. No one headlight up. No ridiculousness like that. I think the 6-spoke is a perfect choice for this casting. Nice stance to it as well. Looks fantastic. It is right-hand drive with a maroon interior. Nice big window for the hatch in the back. This is a really, really good casting. They did a really, 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 really good job on that. And it's beefy. I mean, it's a beefy casting. It's not a little tiny thing. It's probably a bit bigger than it should be. But I think it works just perfectly fine, to be honest with you. And then this is our brand new trailer. See if they actually call it something. It's called an open trailer. So they actually give it a name. They just say it's an open trailer. So this has these little tiny 6 spokes on it. Again, just a little piece of plastic in there to keep the car from going in and to keep it from rubbing on here, because the entire bottom of this thing is metal. Now, you can take off the top section here if you don't want it to be enclosed. You can use it as just an open hauler. There's a winch built in there. Not a working winch, but a winch. And then a little bit of a jack or a trailer stand up in the front. But as the Supra sits on there, looks pretty good. The little notches in the back will keep anything from rolling off, which looks good. But like I said, most of this trailer is metal. It does have a plastic base, but it is a nice big chunk of metal. A little bit of print on the back for some taillight prints. The canopy section has a door in the front. It says you want to open the door in the front. You know, if it was a real one, no prints up here, but there would be maybe some taillights, maybe a license plate up there as well. Just easy, simple snap on, snap off. If you don't want it on there, you put the Supra in there. Looks pretty decent. The Toyota obviously was modified to carry this trailer specifically, so you will see both axles do roll perfectly fine. There is definitely no issue with that. So that looks pretty good. And then just putting your Supra in the back just like that looks pretty fancy as well. All right, I got one more set of truck type stuff. I got these. So these are Diecast Direct exclusives, diecastdirect.com. So I found out these were available through actually Greenlight's Instagram page. There is a set here. So there is black with a silver flatbed. There is the white with the silver flatbed, and then red with the black flatbed. Now you may wonder, well, why didn't they do red with the silver, flatbed? It's because Greenlight's already released red with the silver flatbed. As a matter of fact, it was one of the very first ever released for this particular casting for this first generation Ram. These are all the 85 W350s. So we'll get these cracked. We'll start with this one here. They come in their own little special packaging. Nothing particularly fancy as far as that's concerned. Just, packaging that Greenlight's done before. I think that they're really trying to push some more of their hobby deals. So there is your 85 W350. There is the details in the front. Looks absolutely flawless. Says Dodge on it as well. Power ram on the side. Looks good. Of course, dually. It's a dually. This one, number 280, so these are numbered. So this one, number 280, there is no trailer hitch, though. They don't have a standard hitch on the back, and there's no piece for a fifth wheel or anything. But the quality on these are fantastic. They look excellent. The black finish on the paint is amazing. These are really, really good. So pretty happy about that one. So we'll put that one. Ooh, kind of out of space, aren't we? Let's kind of put him maybe over there for now. All right, we'll take a look at the white one next. Not going to be really anything going with it. It's just a different color. But I am a ultra completist, so I have to have every color of everything. So that includes all of these first generation Rams. This one in white. All the same details, all the same, you know, prints and all that good stuff like that. It's a little bit better to read though on this one because it's white. So it says Power Ram on the side. Again, the utility flatbed looks fantastic. The wheels look good. Like everything looks really, really good. This one, $929. $929 is the number. So we'll throw that guy back there. So that one's pretty cool. And then, of course, the red one. Like I said, the red one with the silver flatbed was one of the very, very first releases of this particular casting. So kind of hard to do something that's already been done and call it an exclusive. So, but it's nice. It kind of breaks up the monotony just a little bit. Get the package closed up. Get that out of the screen. Now, it definitely doesn't look as good with black as it does with the silver. But, like I said, at least it breaks it up, brings something new to the whole flavor. I do like it. The whole back section here is metal, by the way. The bases are metal as well. And the cab is metal. So these castings are 100% metal. Little tire issue there. And then number 204 on this red one. So this one is the lowest number of them all. But that looks really, really good. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to put that guy right on the back of those ones. All right, so there you go. There is today's showcase on a Sunday. Truckin Sunday. Truckin Sunday. Just a bunch of truck stuff. Just a bunch of truck stuff. Didn't really fall into any other categories or whatever. Like I said, I don't do the trailers or anything, so I just figured I'd leave those in there. It's a pain in the butt to unscrew and take all those out. So, but anyways, let me know what you guys think about those. Let me know what you think about that truck mix. By now, these are a little bit old news. I know these have probably been around and around and around, so one of the reasons why I want to throw those in the video too. And this though, that thing is super cool. That thing is super cool. It's just cool. It's just weird. It's cool. It's different. It's awesome. I don't know. I'm going to truck out of here. Peace.